Hello and welcome to day 12. Day 12 is titled Ask for Help. Help! Like for real. I am now in a stage of wanting help. And look, I have been working on this for years because I never asked for help. I would get on with stuff. You know, my family are amazing. I just want to put that out there. My family are amazing. Family can also be the reason why you don't grow as fast as you should. But my family were definitely amazing because when I became a single mum for the first time, it hit me hard. It hit me hard on how much there was to do to make it to work, come back and care for this being, try to pay the rent, try to do some exercise and actually keep my own faculties. So that was pretty clear to me. It was pretty clear that I was drowning. And I remember never asking for help. But my health, if you listen to one of my other, days I spoke about listening to your body, that will give you the signs of, how you're feeling. My body would tell me I was struggling. And when I started to get the signs, and for me, I started to get stomach cramps, they hurt like a mother. And that was when I realized I needed to ask for help. Because if I didn't ask for help, I was probably going to be in a worse situation than I was then as a single mum, when I already felt like I wasn't following this guideline, this memo of life. But here's the thing. I had attached asking for help to mean I wasn't enough. Asking for help would suggest I didn't have my ish together. Asking for help meant I was weak. Asking for help would mean people would talk about me. By the way, what other people think of you is none of your business. That has been the most freeing statement I've ever heard. We spend so much time trying to control what other people think of us when we should be focusing on what we think of us. If you listen to one of my other days, I talk about, being worthy, knowing your value, your worth. That's why everything we do comes back to self, comes back to I, comes back to being selfish and self-preserving. Because until you look after you, until you fill your cup, it's going to be difficult to give to anybody else. So asking for help should not be something you spend too much time on. Yes, find your tribe, find the people you know that will not judge you or maybe judge you less, but literally have your back. That might be 1, 2, or 3 people. But I would say invest and nurture those relationships. What I tend to do, there's this saying that's going around at the moment, and I really need it with everything going on, which is to hope for the best, but plan for the worst. And what I would do whenever I need childcare is I would ask a friend, I would ask a babysitter, I would ask my family, can you look after my daughter? Can you look after Leah today? And I had to be prepared for them to say no and for me to have a backup plan. And that even meant that I needed to go put her in the room while I had my, Zoom or, meeting over FaceTime. And this was back in the day. This was like a couple of years ago. But I had to learn to ask for help because what I started to create was this martyrdom kind of feeling. The feeling where you feel you've got to do everything. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Don't judge me. I had a therapy session today, and it was the most profound therapy session because what became really clear to me is the fact that I, with my cultural heritage, my background, I have this unwritten rule that I've got to do everything. Yeah, that I've got to do everything. Now, I'm sure it isn't just gender specific or race or culture specific, but there are some of us that believe we need to do everything. And not because necessarily we've been told, but because we've seen it. And as a result, whether I know it or not, I am passing the same thing on to my children. And so now I ask for help, and I will even do it more so now and not feel guilty, because the worst that can happen is someone says, no, I can't. And guess what? You are a badass. You can do more than you even think you can. But what you want to do is make sure your cup is full. And in order for your cup to be full, You need to look after yourself. So the minute your body tells you, hey, you're struggling, ask for help. It takes a village. You know, I tend to do so many things on my own, and I promised myself this year, 2019 and 2020, was the year of collaboration. I've just put a post on my personal page, but it's a public post, and it's some of my team members in the gym who have done a video. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I asked them for help. There was no shame. Guys, ladies, I need your help. I'm on the other side of the world. The gym is closed. I need your help to make this run. I will do my best to continue to support you. And that was it. Just do it from a humble place. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Take away whatever belief system you've attached to that. For me, it actually makes you stronger if you know your limit, your threshold. Because the minute you start to know who you are, how you operate, you'll take away the shame for asking for help so that you can fill your cup and start helping others. Okay, enough from me. Love and light. Bye-bye.